Hello and welcome back to Scratch Your Farm Models. So today's on Model Farm Week 21, Season 1. A lot's going on, so let's get into it. So we can see here the silage pit's been covered. That's all done and good. Then in here it's been cleared out. It's going to get one last sweep out and then all the hay's going to get stacked in here. And then we got the John Deere bale wrapper, the JCB Minis augers down the side, some spare fert at the back, and the quad there, Matt's pickups there, some bars off a trailer there, and everything's in that shed. Then we got the skid steers butt rate there, pallet, and then all the tyres were stats there. We got Jack's Land Rover, the pallet forks off the telehandler, forklift, silage shear, the muck scrape. Then we got some spare feed bags there, the old Ford, the silage bale grab, and the John Deere forager. We've now got a diesel, well we had a diesel delivery, so that's good, so that's now full. It won't be for much longer though. And then down here we got the Kubota's bucket, we got the telehandler's butt rate, old trailer with some pipe in the back, telehandler's bucket, double bale dump. We got the muck grab, cultivator, the small dump trailer, and the plough. And then up here we got all the trailers, Joss King trailer, the small silage trailer, the Turner, which will be going out very soon, Ian's Land Rover, and then Class Combine cattle trailer, the Kubota, the hedge cutter, which is where we had a lot of problems with it last year, some of you might remember, so that's going to get thrown in the workshop soon because there's a couple of gateways that need trimming up before harvest. Then we've got the Gator, the Cedar, and in the workshop we've just got Richard's pickup just in there to sort of keep it out of the way because he's out on the telehandler at the moment. It's a bit of a mess, it needs a bit of a clear up. Then we've got a chain shackle there from where Ian got stuck earlier in the week and we had to go and pull him out. And then we've got the log splitter, that's going to get used again quite soon. We'll start splitting ready for this winter. Probably stack them all in here again. Last of the fert bags, IBC container in the back of Jack's Land Rover. This field here we're going to get some fert on and it will shoot up again for a second cut. And we got everything here and with all the gates. This gate here we've been having problems with it because the gateway's a bit small because we put this gate in when we first had the farm and we had a lot smaller equipment because this was all fields as well before we extended it out, so we didn't need as big gates, but now we're getting bigger kit, we need to put a bigger gate in there, so that'd be a job for someone. Then this field's coming on well, to get some fert on that. We've got the gate open because this will be the first one to spread because it had the worst yield when we cut it. And then the track down here, the fence which is holding up well. And then Aaron's in the John Deere 6820, just going into this field to cut it, and then this will be the last field of hay for the season. We might do second cut hay, but we should have enough, and we might probably just do silage and sell that on. And the track's going on down there. So over in this field we've got the Primex tanker parked up, it's in the corner where we yanked out the hay trailer from there. We've got the corner muck spreader, and that's where we had the fire. And the electric fence is set up and going well. The roller's there. And this field is pretty much a storage field, but I've been thinking of getting another outer yard somewhere to put a lot of this kit, but for now it'll just stay where it is. And over here we sold the last of our hay because the hay that we're cutting at the moment off the field, you can't start feeding that till October, otherwise it's just too rich for them. So because last year's yield was so bad, it was in demand still for the old stuff, and since we don't need any more, that got sold. And then we got the last of our straw for the pigs, and that will sort of be gone quite soon. And then the fert spreader down there, we should be chucking fert on the silage fields that have already been cut by the end of this week, just to get them to grow up again ready for second cut. And we got some feed barriers and some barb wire and a post and a few bits down there. And over here we've got Ian in the Ford. He's just taking out the New Holland square baler, and they're going to do down the bottom of that field. This top bit hasn't been cut. Down the bottom of the field they're doing small square bales for the horses, so we're just going off to bale them. And then so over in the big hay field a lot's going on. We've got Noah driving the John Deere 3650 with our small hay trailer on, which we might get rid of, but it is handy, and we just got the odd few bales right now. So we've got the Kano loader and Jack's driving the Massey 7480, and it's getting a lot of use, although it's pretty new to us. You can see it's all got silage around it. And then we've got the Kano loader fully loaded with hay bales. And then we've got Richard in the John Deere telehandler, the blue bale spike, just getting the last few bales and throwing on that trailer since this one's full. Then Matt's just in the case with the Kuhn baler. Then over in the contracts yard, not much is going on where everyone's out and busy. Noah's Land Rover's parts up, the NC's parts up. JCB 0816 Mini is down here. It was out on the contract. You can see it's got the breaker on it. It was just parked there quickly when we got the haze coming in. And then we got the forestry attachments for the Yanmar in there. It's on the job it's on at the moment. It's all groundwork. Then we got the cement mixer, the skid steers, grapple, the mulcher. Then we got the JCB over here sitting on the trailer. That's going out on a job tomorrow, and then it'll be probably still be away the next time. And the pigs are in here. They're getting on well with their mud hole up there, and the track going up. And then this field's coming on really well. Then down by the house, nothing's really going on. The chickens are still getting on well down there. And then the yard's here, and we got the ride-on. That's been working well to do the cuts. And we haven't had any issues with it yet, but that's a big yet. That thing normally breaks at least once a year. And this field's coming on really well as well. So over here we've actually got a bit of footage from the site that we're working on at the moment. So we're putting in this small holding. So there's this old ditch which we're just clearing out with the Yanmar, and then Connor's just the only one here where everyone else is busy, and he's just getting the tyre out before he finishes digging out this ditch. You can see he's got the grading bucket on it, and then he's got to put a new bridge in up there. And we got the skid steer here as well, where we put this hard standing in for where the yard's going to go. And we got the roller from compacting it down the trailer, skid steer's fork, and then his Land Rover part there. So hopefully we'll be on and off this job throughout sort of the year, because we're doing this in between our other contracts. So there should be a good bit of footage coming from doing this small holding. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Any questions you have, leave in the comments. With the comments, I don't know why I turned them on, but whenever I finish the video and post it out, they'll be on, and then when I come back within an hour and check, they've turned themselves off. So hopefully that problem might be fixed, but if it's still happening, that's why. Anyway, thanks for watching. Any questions you have, leave in the comments, and see you again soon.